RedArmy.tv would like to pay its respects to family, friends and colleagues of Brazilian club Chapecoense. Our thoughts and prayers from all of us here at RedArmy.tv are firmly with our Brazilian friends.
Changed the format, didn't he? Changed the team. Absolutely fantastic.
Who'd have thought it? I had Negredo to score the first goal and 1-1 at Leicester. It finished 2-2. I could have had 90-1 and get me quid up to 90. Welcome to the programme. In the studio with us, it is on the far side, is Mark Shallaker, big friend of RedArmy.tv, big contributor to RedArmy.tv and a massive Boro fan. Thank you for coming in.
Hi,
and sitting this side of camera.
For a change.
We'll embarrass you. And of course, the man who looks after the website, well, his staff do.
Yeah.
Tad Web Solutions, big Boro fan.
Yep.
Ian Elcourt, thanks for joining us, Ian.
Pleasure.
Let's get into Leicester then. I didn't win me money, even though I did go for a draw and Negredo to score the first goal. Ian, we'll start with you. Point gained, 2 points lost?
Before the match started, I would have said a point away at Leicester's fine. The end of the match, 2 points lost. We were the better team, should have won.
Mark, same sort of lines, or
Exactly.
are you quite happy with the point?
No, we should have won. First 25 minutes, we were the better team. Overall match, at the end of the match, we were the better team. And then Darun did what he did, and that was the point.
Now he was hero at City. I mean, what a difference in emotions, wasn't it? At City, he pops up and gives it, get in there, you beauty. Obviously at Leicester, it was get in there, Wes.
I could have kissed him. I could have kissed him at City, and I could have killed him at Leicester.
He's not happy with himself though. He did come out in social media. We'll have a look at that a bit later on. But he did come out and say it was a stupid tackle. But can you blame him?
Yeah.
You can't. Typical Boro fan.
Yeah.
You can point the finger, can you?
He shouldn't have put his leg in. He should have gone with him. Just kept with him and gone with him, and that would have been it. I mean, it was what, seconds left, wasn't there?
It was a mistake, it was a daft thing to do, but his game is sticking his foot in. It's a big part of his game. It was the wrong place to do it, the wrong time to do it, but it's going to happen occasionally, I think.
Mind you, I mean, there was an interesting one I saw during the week saying Valdez's fault, wasting time, got the yellow card, then rushed with a hoof up the field. They got possession and came back. Had he not been wasting time, could have passed the ball square. We could have had one of our famous build-ups from the back. Game would have been over, wouldn't it?
At that stage in the game, you really want your goalie to be wasting a bit of time. I mean, you hate it when the opposition do it, but really that's what you want. It went badly.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Happens.
Yeah.
Sport.
To the Boro, particularly when we're down there, we need points. But never mind. But the performance, fantastic. I mean, the rave reviews from all parts of the UK.
I think the whole last 5 games, I think we've done really well. I think we've stepped up and we're now a Premiership team. I think early in the season we struggled a little. I think we found our feet now. I think it's going to be a long, hard season, but I think we'll be fine. Your
views on the performance, Leicester?
Our best game. Fantastic. If we do that every game, no problems. But we are the Boro, so let's wait and see.
Yeah, famous last words. I won't tell you the story about my son wanting to support Ipswich on that first game of the season because they beat us 3-1 at the Riverside. We'll get there one day, but you know, life as a Boro fan and all that. Your reaction's been pretty positive too, as you'd expect. Joe Tyndall, speechless, what a performance. Negredo, Forshaw, Fabio, all brilliant. Absolutely gutted though, it's not 3 points. Kieran O'Rourke, devastated by that equaliser. We were excellent today. Negredo top draw, Ramirez dangerous, Forshaw boss midfield, and Fabio impressive. Individual displays, Mark? Anybody catch your eye?
Well, obviously Negredo, he scored 2 goals. He's done,
as you can see,
not
he's everywhere.
Not much else for the rest of the season. I mean, yeah, he's there and he does a job, but it's just lack of goals was the one, 3 and 12. So,
well, it has been a big problem, hasn't it? And he pops up, scores a couple. But were there anybody else catch the eye for you?
I thought Clayton, for me, I thought Clayton struggled early in the season, but I thought a lot of the stuff came through Clayton in that match. I thought he sort of bossed midfield in a deep role, but a lot of stuff really came through him. He was always available, kept things ticking. I thought he had a great game.
I think Graham Bandera, our very friendly artist, pointed out Clayton as well as somebody who caught his eye. Boro Blogger always sends the odd message. Been busy here. I don't think I've ever felt so devastated after a draw. Why oh why? We could beat the champions. We'd have been up to 12th. We need wins. Is an interesting comment on that one. And then he came back a bit later and said our lack of quality in the final third and lack of men in the box is so frustrating. Can you still understand, despite Negredo scoring 2, despite us putting a decent performance together, can you still understand people having concerns?
Yeah, I mean, we do sit deep. It's the tactics. It's what the manager wants us to do. Especially away from home, or even at home against the likes of Chelsea, we played essentially 3 defensive central midfielders. I don't mind that, but then when we play the teams in our half of the division, we need to be more attacking. I think we need 2 wide men who are going to attack, which I think means Ramirez is going to play on the left. We need someone attacking behind Negredo if it's Negredo. If we want to beat the likes of Hull, we can't play 3 central defensive-ish midfielders.
So what do you want to do with Martin de Roon then? Do you want to, hit him over the head with some sort of Boro flag, or do you want to put your arms around him and give him a big cuddle?
Like I said, at Man City, I would kiss him all day long.
Yeah.
After Leicester, I chased him down 66 easy.
Well, he has come out and he was on Facebook saying, no 3 points, stupid moment from myself, but we will keep fighting hard together. Amazing fans, amazing team, amazing club. So I think that's his effort to kiss and make up with the fans. We love you, Martin, don't worry. While we're on the inside, Adam Clayton, we mentioned him, can take a lot of positives from the game. Disappointed not to win at the home of the reigning champs. It shows we're moving in the right direction. And I think that's what people have subscribed to. Yeah. Ian there saying we've been great and we've been a Premier League team over the last handful of games, 5 games or so. Do you think we have?
Yeah, we're up there. We played very well at Arsenal. In my mind, should have won that. We played very well at Man City. Excellent goal by de Roon. 2 minutes to go. And then again at Leicester, fantastic again. We just have to keep this going though. I mean, next game we're at Hull, big game. We have to win it at home. We haven't won at home yet. So and they were 1-2 points behind us. I mean, they beat Newcastle 4-2, didn't they? So and they're close by us. So it's teams like that we have to beat. And at home we haven't won, like as you said. So we have to win that one at home.
Well, we'll come on to that in a bit more detail a bit later on. There's still plenty of Leicester to chew the cud over. But let's get the views of our very own resident match reporter extraordinaire. Here's Joe Nicholson's take on that 2-2 draw.
After conceding a last-minute penalty, Boro will feel like they should have taken all 3 points against Leicester last weekend. It was a great away performance from Aitor Karanka's side and a match they dominated for large periods. It was great to see Alvaro Negredo back to his best on the score sheet twice. Twice he put Boro ahead and his movement was great all game. He didn't give Leicester's defenders a minute's peace and he put Boro ahead on 12 minutes. However, Leicester equalised twice from the penalty spot. The first time was a debatable one when Wes Morgan appeared to foul Callum Chambers inside the penalty area. The ball then hit the Boro defender on the arm and Riyad Mahrez equalised from the penalty spot. But Boro continued to be the better side, continued to pose a greater threat on the attack. Adama Traore looked lively, but his final product was a bit off at times. But they retook the lead through Negredo. It was a great pass from Adam Forshaw to release the Boro striker and a great finish. However, in stoppage time, a rash challenge from Martin de Roon on Morgan gave the Foxes another chance to equalise from the spot. They did, and it finished 2-2. Boro deserved the victory, but it finished a draw.
So thanks for that, Joe. His thoughts on the 2-2 draw. Other thoughts coming in after the Leicester game. Claudio Ranieri, thanks to Anthony Vickers, untypical Boro. Claudio said, Middlesbrough were better than us. We didn't play a good game, but Boro were the better side. So good old Claudio Ranieri. That's on the back of Antonio Conte saying we were harder to play than Manchester United. So we're making a bit of a name for ourselves. And rather surprisingly, on our YouTube channel, we got a message left from Liverpool fans. And it was actually quite positive, surprising. LFC proud fans left it. You guys were very unlucky not to get the win today. This is after the Leicester game. Really hope you stay up this season. Good luck for the rest of the season. That's quite nice.
That's good to hear.
Thank you, fellas. Wow. Right, it's time to get stuck into this. What we're going to do here, let me stick my notes down there. This is, as we get it, I think we'll do it on camera one, a fair bit of humble pie. And we brought the pie in. Our legal Chris Josephs brought the pie in because last time we had to eat humble pie, Conyers School started taking the mick out of me because I ate a bit of paper. So here we go. Real pie. We're doing this, fellas, because we were asking the question who should stay, and it's on behalf of the Gazette as well, who ran a poll. Let's have a look at the poll, actually. I want to see the results of this one. The Evening Gazette, no, it's the Gazette now, isn't it? Sorry. Ran a poll online saying who should start up front against Leicester, and the Boro fans, 65% of them went for Jordan Rhodes, 25% Alvaro Negredo, and obviously the beast was fed. So here we go. Excuse me while I eat and talk to you. Oh, look. It's a Marty Blackwell special from Norton High Street. Blackwell the Butchers. I hope Conyers School's happy. It's a real pie. I'll put it down. Do you fancy it?
A bit later, yeah.
Yeah, we will. We'll cut it up for you. But we're eating humble pie because the beast has, like me, has just been fed. Go on then, Mark. Tell us about Alvaro Negredo and his 2 goals.
Fantastic goals. First one I thought was taken very well. But my favourite of the 2 was the second. The sight to give him the ball in the first place, to be onside, to be the offside trap and then to go in and then to place it the way he placed it was unreal. I mean, 6 inches each way of that. One, he would have missed to the left, and to the right, it would have been saved. So it was special. That was very, very special goal.
How talented were the strikes?
Well, the first one was a bit fluky.
You reckon?
Yeah, he did it on his own foot. But it was a great move, I thought, and it was great that he was there. The second one was a great goal, a fantastic time run, great ball, and a superb finish.
Oh, it's a tremendous finish.
Yeah.
You can see why, you know, he is a feared striker in Europe, can't you? Because that's like the first one seemed to give him confidence to be a little bit cheeky with the second one, just let it drop, run onto it, and he waited for it, and then bang! Thank you very much.
The first one was lucky-ish, wasn't it? It came with his right toe.
Yeah.
But
it is, though, 3 goals just in 12 games. Is it still a disappointing return, even though we're celebrating him?
I don't think so. I think the system we play, especially away from home, he's very isolated. He's trying to hold the ball up with no one anywhere near him a lot of the time. I really like him. I think he's got great awareness and a great touch. I don't think with the system we play, whoever we play up front is going to get you 20 goals a season. I think he can bring other players in better than anyone or any other option we've got up front at the moment.
Mark, does it mean that he's guaranteed his place for the next 10 games because he's put a couple away?
I think he was guaranteed his place anyway, before he scored the 2 goals. But yeah, I think there's nobody else in the squad that he's going to bring in, is there? I mean, Rhodes won't get a look in. Nugent sat there as well, twiddling his thumbs. He won't get a look in either.
Stuani's only coming on
Stuani,
for the odd
exactly.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, isn't he?
I think he's stuck with Negredo.
You expecting Rhodes to go in the January window?
I think he will go, along with probably others as well. Yeah.
You're saying you're nodding there like a donkey.
Yeah, I think he'll go.
Yeah. Few tweets and posts that have come in on the subject of the beast. Beth, just like Valdez, Negredo's time has come. Have a bit of faith. Beast! Thank you for that, Beth. Hazel Clay, really pleased for Negredo too. Hope he can keep it going now. I've criticised him at times, but I can't fault him today. I've been exactly the same, Hazel. I know exactly where you're coming from. What's this one? I'm Big Head Reese. Feed the beast and he will score. Nice. And Kieran, final one on this one. Upside is that Negredo's confidence will be sky high. Guaranteed a hat-trick against Hull.
Maybe not.
But maybe.
But maybe as well. Yeah.
I don't know where my cheeky little quid's going to go. Right, it's time we take a break. We've got lots more to come here on RedArmy.tv. Chewing the cud even more about Leicester, and we've got Hull to come as well. And we spent a night at the Riverside watching the Beanbag. More on that after the news. Here's Laurie Cox.
We start with huge congratulations to former Boro manager Gareth Southgate, who's been confirmed as England's next manager. The former centre-half has signed a 4-year deal to take the job on a permanent basis after his 4-game interim stint. There's more congratulations for MFC Foundation's first graduates of their Youth Employment Initiative. The course targets 15 to 29-year-olds who are not currently in work or education, with the aim to give them the skills needed to find a job by the end of the programme. One graduate is set to fly to the US to start work in sports coaching. The national press are linking Boro with centre-backs Harry Maguire and Neven Subotic. Boro is said to have offered Hull City £6 million for Maguire, while Borussia Dortmund are said to be making noises for Aitor Karanka to renew his interest he had prior to Subotic failing a medical. This Friday sees former Boro midfielder Jamie Pollock take to the stage to talk about his playing career. A Night with Pollock is raising funds for his junior football team's Poulton All-Stars and takes place at Top Corner Sports on the Trunk Road in Middlesbrough. There's pie and peas on the night, tickets are a tenner and they can be bought from Top Corner. And if you have any Boro related news, just send it in to us here at RedArmy.tv. You can email studio@redarmy.tv or send it via social media at Boro RedArmy.
So that's Laurie doing her day job, but have a look at Laurie now doing a nighttime job. She's masquerading as George Friend. Apparently last week, I didn't know she was doing this, fellas. Last week, when she came into the office to do the news, she pulled on the mask and took a photograph and tweeted herself as George Friend, but which girl wouldn't want to be George Friend, or at least a friend of George Friend? Quick plug as well for Laurie. She likes collecting advent calendars for charity. So if you'd like to help Laurie out, whether you want to make a donation or you want to drop off some advent calendars, get in touch with us here at redarmy.tv and we'll put you in touch with Laurie Cox. Advent calendars, she collects them by the thousands this time of year and she distributes them to the kids around the area. So fantastic work she does there too. Also, we're catching up with a few loose ends. I've had another bite of that pie and it's stuck in the back of my throat. I need a beer. Have a look at this. These are the Ali B t-shirts we sent to Africa quite some time ago. New Life Ghana, all Boro fans now. They've adopted the Boro. Fantastic operation over there in Ghana. As you can see, some of the guys there wearing the Ali B t-shirts, and we were absolutely delighted to be able to play our part. Right, let's get back to the Leicester game. The final piece we haven't spoken about, fellas, my favourite subject of refereeing. Ian, what's your take on the pens?
First one, with a hindsight of 27 replays in slow motion, I don't think it's a pen because it's a foul before. I can see why the ref gave it. Man with his hands up in the box, hits his arms. You can see it. The second one, well, there's no doubt it's clearly a pen.
As painful as it was, yeah, we can't wimp our way out of that one. It's interesting because one of our mates on the programme here is also a referee, and he tweeted out about, Chambers shouldn't be jumping with his arms in the air anyway, irrespective of whether he gets fouled or not. And he's coming for dogs abuse, and it's quite serious actually. He's had his phone number posted on social media and people are now trolling him, and it's ridiculous, fellas. Come on, we've all got our opinions. Behave yourselves and grow up. But Mark, your thoughts on it? The first one, we can all see the foul, as Ian says, watching it 27 times. Big Wes Morgan's all over him. But Chambers with his arms in the air, should he have had them up there?
As a Boro fan, it wasn't a penalty. As a Boro fan.
Yeah.
To be fair to the referee, he wasn't placed to see it, so I can see why he give it.
Well, if I can offer you something, obviously as a former professional game referee, he was in a crap position.
Yeah.
Lee Mason, he was in the worst possible position, angle onto that challenge that he could have been in. It's all right saying that now, and should he be fitter and faster and gone wider? Yeah, of course he should. That's what he'd have been told. But I didn't see it. I didn't see it until I've had to go through replays. I've had to pull the match up on YouTube and have a look. So referee didn't spot it.
No.
Linesman didn't spot it. Oh, did the linesman spot it? He didn't spot the foul anyway. Jeff Winters chipped in with a tweet. He says, disgraceful decision. Lino 40 yards away gives handball after Chambers has climbed all over from Morgan. Absolute garbage from the Lino.
So I say the lineman flagged.
Yeah, and gave it.
Yeah.
Do you feel hard done by it, or are these things going to even out across the season, to use that famous little cliche?
Again, as a Boro fan, you do, yeah. But there again, it swings around about over the season, isn't it? So 6 of one, half dozen another, isn't it? Really.
A few more posts and tweets. Matthew Strachan. Boro were brilliant today, incredibly unlucky. Leicester got out of jail from a mixture of poor refereeing and poor decision making. Joe Steele. Unbelievably proud of the boys today. Thought they were fantastic. Absolutely gutted with a last-minute penalty. First one never was. Go for it, Joe. Paul Mackay. We were robbed today. Leicester deserved nothing. Could that affect the boys going into Hull?
I don't think it will. I think we'll come away from the match thinking one daft challenge at the end cost us 3 points. It was a mistake. No comeback. on their own for it. But you know, it was one daft incident at the end really cost us the 3 points. That shouldn't stop you thinking you're going to win other games.
You don't think it'll affect them psychologically?
No,
Feeling they've been done by, should have had 2 more points than we've got?
No, it might make them play harder. They've had that taken away from them. So at home with the crowd behind them.
Glass half full, man.
Definitely glass half full.
Like it. We got out and about during the week. We didn't get tickets for the Leicester game, so RedArmy.tv took our little walkabout camera, it's called an iPhone, to the Riverside, just to get some idea of behind the scenes at the beanbacks. We get your rants on the back end of it too. Take a look. So here we are at the Riverside. It's the beanback. We're going inside for the Leicester game. Let you know how it all happens. If you've not been before, here's your chance to find out more. Here we go. Of course, there's the pie and peas, obligatory. There we go. Can't have a beanbag without pie and peas. And basically we pack into the rooms in the Riverside to watch the action. But scoffing is a major part of it. You can see. So as well as the big room, the boxes are also used. There we go. People enjoying themselves, watching the screen, watching the match in the box. And of course, a beanbag wouldn't be a beanbag without the bar.
It was good performance for 93 minutes until Druin stuck his leg out at the end and gave away a stupid penalty.
So disappointed more than happy?
Disappointed, but I'm happy for Negredo. 2 goals for Negredo.
Yeah.
Feels like a loss.
Yeah.
Should have won.
Not happy with the point then?
Not happy.
Cheers.
I thought it was disappointing.
Yeah.
We just conceded in the last minute.
Is it an unhappy point? Would you have settled for it before the game though?
Not really, no.
It's a game we should have won.
Yeah, really. I thought we should have got picked 3 points at the end.
2 points lost, mate. Definitely, 100% 2 points lost.
Yeah, not happy with the point.
Yeah, well, yeah, I took it before the game, definitely, but obviously 93rd minute and they scored on the 95th penny. 2 points lost, definitely.
Remember this? We asked the question over the last couple of programmes. Which club did Jamie Pollock famously help save from relegation by scoring an own goal? Was it A, QPR? Was it B, Queen of the South? 2 pairs of tickets up for grabs, 2 winners. It's all to do with Pollock's frolic. You can bollock Pollock. Any more little iterations we can come out with? An evening with Jamie Pollock this coming Friday night down at the Top Corner Sports Club, which is Polton, where all Polton All Stars play. It's Jamie Pollock's place. There's too many P's, Jamie. Change your bloody name, man. And we've got to say congratulations to our 2 winners, Dave Simpson from Stockton. And believe it or not, that man there, not this one, but that one, Mark Shalliker, congratulations, QPR, mate.
QPR, mate.
Yep, and he was playing for Man City at the time.
It was really our Gina, but it was on my account.
Oh well, congratulations to Gina, and we'll be there with the camera as well. Next week's show we'll bring you some of the best things that Jamie had to say about whatever. Who knows with Jamie? What makes you proud to be a Boro fan? It's a big question that we've been asking. Let's get into this then. Simon sent us a message. He said, what makes you proud to be a Boro fan? Because we've always been knocked down, but we come back fighting. Nice one, Simon. Danny Newton sent this one in. Basically, what makes him proud to be a Boro fan is the chairman, Steve Gibson. We asked this a couple of weeks ago. We want your answers. You know, you can send us pictures. You can send us just a couple of lines of text telling us what makes you proud to be a Boro fan. Get them in, studio@redarmy.tv. You can send them via social media as well. Boro Red Army. We want to hear what makes you proud to be a Boro fan. Ian, what makes you proud to be a Boro fan?
It's part of the local area. It's part of us. It really is. That's all it is.
Cut you in half and it says BORO, does it?
Yeah.
Good man. Good man. Mark, what makes you proud to be a Boro fan?
It's good to have something when the team are on top. I mean, the area's been knocked down quite a bit lately, and when the team is doing well, it puts a smile on your face and makes you stand proud, doesn't it?
Tell you what I like. This is one I shared with a few business colleagues during the week when we had a meeting. My company does a lot of work. 85% of the work is outside of UK, outside of EU. And I've noticed just in the last few months, I've talked to people and they say, oh, where are you based? And I say, Middlesbrough. They go, oh, the Premier League team.
Yeah.
Now, that didn't happen prior to us being in the Premier League, so I'm quite proud of that at the moment. So get your ideas in. Right, just to finish, fellas, Hull City. Not the smallest of matters to come on Monday night. I wish Sky had stopped messing us about, or is that one BT Sports on a Monday night? I can never tell. Who knows? Live telly. Harry Maguire, £6 million. We're also linked with Neven Subotic. Dortmund are saying come and buy him. Do you fancy a Maguire? Centre half?
Don't fancy either of them.
Yeah.
I think James Cook's a bit full at the moment.
Yeah. I get injury prone, possibly the pair of
Same
them.
sort of thing, yeah. Why are we going by players that have been injured all the time? We don't need it. I wouldn't have either of them.
It's interesting because I was talking to David Hodgson a while back. Odgie, the ex-Boro lad, he does an awful lot of agent, or did do an awful lot of agent work. And when Subotic's name first came up, he went, injury prone. And thankfully we found the broken rib or whatever it was, and he didn't sign for us last time. But let's see. But anyway, focusing on Hull, they beat Newcastle in the Cup. They're a point adrift of us. Despite what people like Curtis Woodhouse was saying about what was going on, the problems behind the scenes at Hull, is it a team we could quite easily go out there and underestimate, Mark?
Yeah, it could, yeah. And we're quite good at doing that, aren't we? Going out and thinking, oh, easy game, we'll walk this, and then they score and we can't get near them.
That's part of being a Boro fan, isn't it? You play Arsenals, you play Cities, you play Chelsea's,
exactly.
You do really well, you get points when you don't expect to, you put in great shifts when you're not expecting it, and then we slip on the big banana skin. Any chance we could do that Monday?
I think there's always a chance we can do it, but I think we're learning.
Well, okay then. Do you think it'll happen on Monday?
No, I don't. I think we're learning in the Premiership. It's a different level to the Championship. If you take your foot off the gas, if you make one mistake, you're generally punished. Hull might have a small squad, but they've got some good players. Yeah. I don't think we'll underestimate it, and I think we'll win.
What are you expecting, score-wise?
2-0. But I'm going to miss it, and I'm gutted.
Go on, tell us the story.
I'm going on a course in London, and I checked my diary and went home to Hull on Saturday because I hadn't changed it for the TV. I booked a hotel on the Monday night and my train on Monday, and then one of my friends went, where we going drinking before the match on Monday, and I went, I'm not.
So you're missing the game?
I'm missing the game.
You haven't to give your ticket away?
I've given my ticket away to a friend, yeah.
Ah, dear. What are you expecting out the game?
2-0, possibly 3 with a bit of luck.
Ooh. 2-0, 3-0.
I'm hoping, say, as a Boro fan, 3-0, but 2-0 would do.
We can't afford to drop points, can we?
I can't see it. I can't see it. Maybe go kiss of death. I can't see us losing the way we've been playing lately. But I'll go for 2-0, and I think we'll come out on fire. I really do.
I know you're of the same mind, but we're all on a high at the moment because we've had 4 or 5 decent games, performances, unexpected points coming our way. If we were to slip on Monday night and Hull were to beat us, would that just undo completely the work we've done over the last half dozen games?
I don't think it will. I think it'll kick us up the backside. I think Karanka will get him in there. We might go a little bit more defensive again, but I think we'll be fine. I think the players have got a bit of resilience. Probably not getting through the playoffs that first time, I think has given them a bit of resilience that we can come back and do what we need to do if something goes wrong. So it'll be a very bad result for us, but that doesn't mean it's falling apart. I think we'll come back from it.
So you're going 2-0?
I'm going 2-0.
You're going 2-3-0?
Yeah.
Despite being the doom and gloom merchant, I'm going to go for 4-0.
Ooh.
I think we're going to turn it on Monday night, and I'm going to put a quid on 4-0. I might just put a sneaky little quid on 3-0 just in case, but I'm going for it, and we will not be eating any more humble pie. Fellas, thank you very much for joining us. We'll share the pie out now, but thanks to Marty Blackwell and his team from Blackwell Butchers on Norton High Street. Free turkey for Christmas, please, Marty. We'll say good night, and we're going to tuck in. Thank you.
See you Saturday.
Come on, lads, believe. Come on.